Welcome to the first of our Oris reviews. I'd like to introduce Warren.
Hello.
For a moderator, great mate of mine. Smitty, for a moderator.
I don't even get mate.
Doesn't even get the mate tag. Chandler, what are we reviewing today?
Oris Williams range.
Oh, Warren, you are in your element because you have purchased more Oris Williams than anyone else I know.
Well, only 3 so far.
What's great about Oris Williams?
One of the things I've always liked about them is the clarity of the dial. To me, it has a bit more of a presence on your wrist.
What are you wearing there? What's that one?
This one's the Mark Webber limited edition.
Yep.
Good watch.
Titanium.
Actually, I've got the Lefty GMT. It's in my my arsenal, my Oris arsenal. I love that watch. I love that watch because of the clarity of the subdials.
Probably the pity of it is that they didn't actually bring out a titanium bracelet for it to match the case.
No, true.
You know, obviously when this was first purchased, it had a rubber bracelet the same as this.
Let's go towards the current TD2 Williams.
Here we have the latest model day date.
Yeah, that's the two-tone day date.
The two-tone day date, yeah, that's right. They come with a full black as well. I think they've done a great job with the cases. They have modified them quite extensively. And I also like what they've done with the lugs. Instead of having to drive a pin out, all you have to do is use the little Allen keys to remove the two retaining screws. The case, as I've said, has been totally redesigned. This is my first chronograph, which I wear for work all the time, and I have, you know, caught a few dings in it. The slope coming down from the bezel face down to where it meets the case is also slightly rounded. So we probably have in effect ended up with a slightly stronger edge on the bezel that may be less prone to collecting small dings.
I like the contrast, the strong contrast that they've got with the two-tone, more so than just the all black. It is a substantial drop in size in the thickness for the day date to the chronograph.
What I love about this is the two-tone. It's exceptionally eye-catching. I love the skeletonization of the hands, especially as a dress watch, dress sport watch. Is a point of difference. Well done. And you know, I don't always say well done in relation to Oris design. In this case here, that is a perfectly balanced watch. Just be a little bit careful. If you are of the 6.5 to 7.5, 7.25 wrist size inch, I'm talking about here, the old inch, it is dead set perfect. However, if you are larger than that in wrist, you may have an issue in that it is just a touch too small.
Well, it all comes down to personal taste, I suppose.
Yeah, true.
Some people prefer a smaller watch.
So what are we looking at next?
The chronograph.
The chronograph.
I love the chrono.
The chrono's gorgeous watch.
I love this watch because it's very much a reflection of myself. You're looking at me and you're not quite sure whether I'm working. Very much like this watch. And that's
It's very reflective of that.
Yeah, that's why I've always loved it. You know, it is the calm, cool hand look of watches. You never quite know what's going on. It is definitive in style. I look at it and I say, "Are you really working?" It looks at me and says, "Are you really working?" But it is a hefty watch too.
It's a hefty watch.
You know it's there. I really do enjoy the chronograph. It is like the white pointer of sharks. The water resistance.
100 metres.
100 metres.
So you could actually swim with this, whereas you would not swim with a 50-metre watch.
With either of these, you could not swim with them. With the new Oris chronograph, and I think that's where they all should go with Oris watches, is a minimum 100-metre rating. What do they represent?
Well,
From a design perspective.
More of a
You're an
technical
industrial
feel.
designer.
Yeah,
What do
well,
they represent?
I see that styling as trying to match more into the line of the Formula One. The Williams making it very much more, you know, car mechanical, putting components together.
It's almost like wheel nuts.
Yeah. Rather than, you know, the smooth lines. You know, that fits with a watch. The fine technical issues of watches and all that sort of stuff. It's starting to get a bit more chunky, bit more car orientated side of things, I feel. You know, from a designer's perspective, that'd be the angle that I would have been running with. And, you know, which is exciting for where that evolution is going to go.
I agree.
That's for sure.
I agree. It's got some fantastic foresight. It's a fantastic design. I would wear that without a blink of an eye. And there are plenty of Oris watches I would not wear. We'll get to those down the track. But this is one that I would. It is, I thought, one of the great releases of 2008. Let's get on some divers next week. I want to get into some divers. You know, not because I dive any further than 3 metres, but if my predators ever catch up with me, I'll be diving deep. I can tell you that now. So next week we're doing divers. Enjoy. Hasta luego. Cheers.
Bye.